Hello. Today I want to show you one pretty simple job. It's double VANOS restoring. So the story is that one of my clients called me and told, "Hey Chris, I have a problem with my double VANOS. Could you please find a new one?" He wanted just to buy the new VANOS unit. But at that moment I was not available to search for it, but later he discovered by itself that looks like that VANOS unit is not produced anymore from BMW. And he was like searching some time for the VANOS unit, and later he told me, "Can you repair one please?" I told him, "Okay, I may have some of them in stock. They are lying at my stock for a long time, but maybe I can fix one." So I found one. It's actually it's very dirty. I will disassemble it and I will show you how to repair it. Of course, when doing this job home, it is not so important to wash and clean everything, but I will make that it will look like new one. So this is a nice dirty part. See, it's dark gray. There is still old sensor left. Basically disassembling all this, it's very easy. Just 4 bolts here, 5 bolts here, and these parts can be disassembled. So there is also bolts behind these caps. These caps should be just plugged out, and these small bolts have right hand thread, and they should be unscrewed to remove these 2 gears. Looks like they are a little bit over tightened. Now let's take out these pistons. Now on this piston it should be removed carefully because it's spring loaded, so it's necessary to hold it by hand, and then it's going out. This is the piston inside. The same job on the second side. There is no spring, so it's actually easy to remember. 4 bolts, there is spring loaded, 5 bolts, no spring. Okay, it looks like a little bit with water inside. I hope this will still work. I think it will work. Yes, this looks still in good condition. But I will see how good they are only after washing. Cool. This piston is stuck. Okay, I need to remove it somehow. I hope this will work. Or I will take another one. I have few of them. Okay, now at this moment I need to take out this spider. Okay, go away. And first I need to wash it, and then I will see is this body okay or not. Now the next step, I need to check the bearing clearance inside. Usually there is some free play, so I need to adjust them. Disassembling of them is not hard. Just hold it, put on socket and unscrew. There is inside 2 bearings, middle shim and upper shim, and also lower shim. And here is the ring, and this ring should be adjusted. It's almost the same thickness with bearings and middle shim. The same on the second one. Of course, I will check also the bearings. If they are not having damage, then I will use them again. Usually they are not having problems. And these are rings that should be adjusted. So I am usually just grinding them for the both sides to get the correct size. Size is bearing plus shim and a little bit heat gap. Let's check the clearance. They are 7.40 millimeters. The second one is also 7.40. Now let's compare with the new ones. Here I have also new kit, new ring and the bearings. Let's check this clearance. And this clearance is a little bit smaller. It's 7.30, 7.32, no, 7.30. So it's minus 0.1 millimeter. I am grinding a little bit less, so it's having some correct heat gap. In this case, the heat gap could be a little bit too small. Now I can proceed to the washing. Now the body of VANOS is cleaned, all the other parts are washed, and actually it's the right moment to assemble it. But do you remember when I was disassembling it, there was some corrosion inside. So unfortunately, all the job was not so smooth and the things are not going so smooth. This VANOS unit is looking nice, it's clean, looking almost as new. Unfortunately, it has heavy corrosion on working surface. This is going to a scrap metal. I took the next one body, and this body is looking nice. It's clean. It's even from outside looking better than the previous one. It has less corrosion on outside. It looks more closely to new. Also, bearing rings are grinded to the correct size. I have prepared, of course, repair kit and also new pistons. Now I will show how I am assembling. Actually, there is nothing hard to fix this VANOS, even in home. Just here I can make it more beautiful. Just they will look nicer. It can be done without cleaning and some other stuff. First, it's necessary to remove old gaskets. Old O-ring is almost square. It's almost twice thinner. These gaskets are pretty hard, so this was an O-ring some time ago, and it can be just broken. Now let's install gaskets. First, it's necessary to install O-ring. Actually, once I have seen very interesting moment that on these pistons were not installed the O-rings first and then the Teflon ring, but first Teflon ring and then O-rings. It was an interesting experience. Let's also check and let's add some oil. Of course, they can be also assembled dry, but I prefer using oil. Working nice and smooth, as it should be. Before installation, remember what was the size of these rings before grinding, and let's measure it now. Now it's about 7.3 millimeters. Pistons should be tightened. I tightened them, and first I am checking is the bearings turning freely. Everything's fine. And then I'm checking, I'm feeling small free play here, so it's perfect. This free play is for heat expansion. When VANOS and engine will warm up, then that gap will almost disappear. At this moment, we are sure that there will be not any rattling noises after that kind of rebuild, and I can proceed to install everything else together. So this is assembled. This is running fine. And this one is also very good. So it will work for a long time. Install also these small bolts are necessary to install. For these small plastic covers, there is also an O-rings. These O-rings also are getting hard, and they are square, and maybe they are even broken. Yes, they can be broken, and in repair kit, these small rings they should be added here. There is only a few steps left. Tighten down 7 screws and insert new pistons for the VANOS solenoids. They are going here. Sometimes these pistons can stuck in the body, and this is the reason why I am changing them every time I am rebuilding a VANOS unit. They are going inside with the spring down, like this. They are going nice and smooth. Everything here will be fine. As you saw, the rebuilding of this VANOS unit is actually very, very easy. You can do it by yourself, home or in garage, or I don't know where. Basically, this is it. It can be installed on the car. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you and goodbye.